I remember not too long ago, a family member asked me, well, why don't you give it a try? Meaning try out the organization. Why don't you really give it a try? I said, I was born into it. What do you mean give it a try? I gave it a try for almost all my life. What are you talking about? Give it a try. I know what it's about. I said, besides, and this is something that you could use, free for all, if you want to just grab onto this. If I did give it a try by way of baptism, I wouldn't last. So why would I give something a try knowing that I won't last? It's like starting a job, right? You go through the whole motion, submitting a resume, going to orientation, doing all of that stuff, knowing that probably in about a month's time, you're going to be fired. You're going to be kicked out, right? Forget about you leaving yourself. You're going to be fired, right? I will be kicked out of the organization because I question things, right? And I'm not going to tell anyone, or I'm not going to have anyone tell me that I can't ask questions. And if I do ask a question and you answer that question and it's not a suitable answer based on, suitable research, I'm not going to let it slide. You see? See, there are people that's a part of this organization that let things slide. They know. They say, not happy with that answer, but I'll let it slide. Not me. I ain't letting it go, right? I'll say, well, funny that you say that because I did my own research and this is the conclusion I came up with, right? This is my conclusion with my brain, my body. For all I know, you're not even a real person. The only consciousness that I know for sure, 100%, is mine, right? Y'all can be simulations. Y'all can be robots. I can't get into your mind, your consciousness. So everybody, with the exception of me, can just be drones walking around simulating human beings. And I'm going to listen to you, right? And I'm going far, I know that we all are humans, I think, right? But that's just the facts. I don't know for sure. The only thing I know for sure is my existence and my consciousness, right? So you're not going to tell me what I should think. So I would get kicked out of the organization. And that person that asked me that, very close person to me, family member, they got stumped. It was like, why would you even say that? Why would you even want that? I said, who said I want that? I didn't say I want that. That's fact. Because of who I am. I won't last, right? You don't like lifting boxes. You don't like sweating. You don't like exerting yourself. But that you're going to become a loader for UPS? It's like I hate lifting, a milk container. But then I'm going to go and lift 50, 60-pound boxes? You're going to leave. Get that first check and you're gone. So why would you even begin the process? You see what I mean? I couldn't if I wanted to. If I wanted to right now, and I went through the whole process and got baptized, right? And was part of the Jehovah Witness organization, I would say, and this is just a guesstimate, right? 1 month, 2, 3, because I'm thinking the first month, you're getting love bombed by everybody, you know. Hey, man, I knew you would come around. I knew it. I knew it. You know, hang up that rap hat and put on your, you know, the assembly fedoras that they like to wear. That's another thing. They are just so cloned. They are like robots. They all wear the same fedora and this, and it's just, it irks the hell out of me. They all wear the same things, like you kind of know. They got the I don't know. It's just weird, right? But so the first month you're getting love bombed. The second month you're kind of like settling in. Third month they kind of get used to you. You know what I mean? You're doing your talks. Now, that's the part when you first start giving talks, because you're giving the outline and all that. You're like, no, I disagree with that. Did my research. I don't agree with that. So I won't be able to give the talk. And if I do give the talk, I'm going to put my spin on it, right? I'm going to customize it to me, right? So then I'll probably be brought into the back room. By the way, the back room channel, that's my brother's channel. I don't know if y'all saw the video yet. His first apostate video. I'm very proud. It's called The Back Room, right? Look at the video I posted previous to this one, and you can subscribe and tell them I sent you. Tell them Big Bro sent you. But I appreciate that. Thank you. This will give them a boost of inspiration, and thank you. So I'm going to customize things, right? Then I'll be brought into the back room, and they're going to say, Sean, you kind of like went off the, you went out of bounds a little bit. Be like, oh yeah, no, like I knew what I was doing. I knew what I was saying. So third month, fourth month, maybe I start giving talks. I don't know. Maybe you guys could tell me. Is it like the third or fourth month after baptism? Maybe I'm jumping the gun. Is it like a year? I don't know. Let's just say 3-4 months in, 6 months in. Let's just say 6 months in, I give my first talk, right? They're going to be antennas going up at that point. They're going to be like, where did this guy come from? You said he was a rapper before? He used to smoke weed? He was out in the world? Damn. Yeah, it's starting to show. So they'll probably give me another chance. Sean, stick to the format here, right? Second time around, Sean, you did it again, man. Like we trying to be nice, Sean. You know, we know you. We jam out to your songs in private, Sean. You know what I mean? But you know, this ain't the rap game, baby. This ain't the rap game, man. You know, we reprimand over here. You know, we do things different. You know what I mean? I know out there you get all these little accolades and these little fine little honeys chasing after you. Not here, Sean. You know what I mean? I see a couple of sisters looking at you. You know what I mean? And a little jealous of that, but yeah, nah. You know, we do things different over here. It's like, yeah, well, now after that talk, they're gonna know where I'm coming from. I'm gonna say, nah, I follow God. I don't follow y'all. Like, what y'all talking about? Yeah, but there's a format. You know, I'm gonna say, yeah, I use the format. You know, that first sentence, I used that first sentence. Everything else was me. You know, everything else was me. It's like, yeah, you can't do that, man. I'm like, why? That's the Holy Spirit within me. God touched me. He touched my spirit. He told me what to say, right? It's like, yeah, but we tell you what to say. Even if I don't believe what you saying? Yeah. It's like, yeah, I'm out. How I do this? Like, I gotta send a letter to somebody? Like, how I do this? How you do what? How do I leave? Where's the exit? I'm out. Now, you can't just I can do what I want. What y'all gonna do? I can do what I want. I'm out. You see? So now you get a little bit of who I am, and you know that even if I wanted to, I wouldn't last, right? I'm not going to do what everybody does. I'm not going to wear what everybody wear. I'm not going to move how everybody moves. I'm not going to be a rebel, right? I'm not a rebel. I'm just going to be me. That's all. I'm going to be me. So that's a little tip for anybody that just, say, they try to bring you back, say, I couldn't do it if I wanted to. They say, why? What happened? Because they'll think you're going to say something like huge, even though it is huge, but it's like so simple, they're not going to be able to register it. It's like, because I'm going to go against the grain. I'm going to disagree with you at some points, right? And if you try to fix that disagreement by trying to force me to move in a way that I don't move, I'm out. Right? I've already had this conversation to myself. And this is when it's bad, right? I remember talking to somebody, really close person again, the same person that asked me why wouldn't I, give it a try, right? And she said, the governing body, I said the governing body is scumbags, right? They scum. They the devil. That's when it was like, oh, whoa, you don't, right? I said, I'll tell them that to their face. That's when it got bad. It got bad. It was like, what? What are you saying? Like, and then I started after that having little thoughts in my mind, and I had to shake those thoughts because I was like, I don't care how you move, how deceptive and manipulated, manipulating you are to people. I can't visualize like hitting you. That's wrong, but I'm human. We've all done that. You ever had a supervisor or a boss and you're like zoned out, sitting in your car, you're not even at work, right? And you're just like, you're going through the motion in your mind that you're actually fighting this person, right? It's like it's going on and you don't know it, but other people, it's like, what is going on with that person? Because you're having a war in your mind. And I did that on many occasions, on many occasions. I just start balling up my mouth because in my mind, I'm going through this whole motion of grabbing people by the shirt and knocking them over tables. And then I say, Sean, that's wrong, man. This guy is about 70 years old, bro. You can't be thinking like that. You're talking about hitting him in the head with something? Come on, man. And then I have to say, God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, God. I'm sorry. That's a human being. I'm sorry. Right? I can't blame them. I can blame them, but not, I can't blame them to the point that I want to physically abuse them. And I have to shake that thought, because to be honest, they hustling. And there's people that's falling for the hustle. Right? So you gotta spread the blame around. It's like the rank and file. Like y'all to blame too. Y'all following it. Y'all following the hustle. Right? I remember I got hustled doing, I think I spoke about this on 42nd Street. I think I spoke about the top thing. But there was another hustle that served me right. Right? It was a late night. I was in there with a young lady in New York City. And wanted to get some greenery. And I ain't talking about plants. I'm talking about plants, but I ain't talking about those type of plants. Not talking about lilies. Greenery. And walked out in the street. Guys say, hey, I got some greenery. Grabbed up the greenery. It was a little bit too big in my opinion for $10. Right? Brought it back to the room. It was just a bag of dirt and grass. And I ain't talking about grass. I'm talking about the grass on the ground. Right? Served me right. No, you got paranoia problems. Right? Told y'all about what happened before. Shouldn't be smoking. You shouldn't be smoking right now. Right? You got paranoia problems and you can't be putting furniture, in front of the hotel room door. So I got dirt. Served me right. Right? Can you blame the hustler? Yes. But, it is what it is. But I'm going to leave it there, right? But y'all could take that one if you want. Somebody asks you when you coming back to Jehovah, when you coming back to the organization. I can't come back if I wanted to. How about that? Then when they ask you why, you got a whole slew of reasons why. Because I don't conform. I don't lay down. If something ain't right, I'm going to say it. You know, I'm not going to just stand there and, you know, not see what I actually see, turn a blind eye. I'm not doing none of that. You know what I mean? And that goes with my organization. That goes with my business. That goes with work. That goes with anything. It should be anything for anybody. Injustice, I'm going to speak on it. I don't care if it's at a school. I don't care where it's at. You know, it's wrong. It's wrong. Right? And there's a lot of things that they do that are wrong. And I'm not going to be a part of it, especially when it's something that has to do with your spirituality, something that is part of the, you know, the biggest part of your life. I don't play around with that. Right? So, yeah, that's what it is. As always, just ask you to do one thing. Y'all know what it is. Put it in the comments. I love when y'all do that, right? Just think. Love.